Reconnection successful. Testing, testing.
I think we're on.
Yep, are we back? We're back.
Yes.
I don't know if that's going to count as a blip in the middle or whether it'll be two separate streams technically, but
technically the stream is still on one session, so I think we're good.
Right, okay.
Could probably edit that bit out.
I mean, well, it'll just be a gap in the middle. Yeah, right, okay. Yeah. Oh no, it's just posted another live notification. I think it's probably two separate videos, which is fine. We'll just do 2 parts.
Yeah, it's restart the timer, so yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know if the stream caught that before it went off. So
I'm not sure what the last bit was, but yeah, do a perception check.
Yeah, you asked me for a perception.
Yeah.
And then I said, in that moment as well, I'm going to remember this note that was Scaff read of. Watch out for the free sun. Just make space. And then I'll still have the perception check, which was a 22.
Yeah, 22. You see from behind the onsen, from behind the castle, from behind the guardhouse, individuals wearing grey robes, as they have been, all step out from various locations. They all take up position behind as many guards as they can, and in sync slice all of their throats. Jin, you get to the onsen.
Mm-hmm.
The door is not attached anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the interior has collapsed and is on fire.
How much movement would I have left?
We'll say you get there and assess the situation. You can then move again on your next turn.
Okay, I will.
There's certain things that are gonna be. We're not in a initiative, but
yeah,
things are kind of happening all at once.
Can I make out if my mother is inside?
You haven't seen her leave, and you knew she was in there.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Lisa, we need to get Lisa some.
Well, she Hang on a sec.
Hang on!
Refresh the stream.
RPG gifted a tier 1 subscription.
We gotta wait for Lisa.
Hang on!
Lisa. There we go. Heck yeah, Lisa.
Welcome to the family.
Yay.
They're invested in this right now. They don't want to miss anything.
Frank, fuck!
If you had any idea how invested she actually is.
Oh.
Yeah, you look
Mama.
into the interior. You don't see anything.
Would I still be familiar with my normal with her normal setup? Like the onsen's obviously her domain.
Yeah.
Where the orb usually is.
Give me an investigation check.
Best thing I can do. Double 16s. 17.
17. You can see that clearly now that they've all been disturbed, in and amongst the wood logs that have been being put into the onsen burners underneath, there are small, there's like loose, exploded bits of red powder.
He will audibly yell out to his mother. And shortly after, looking at the castle, "This is your fault." I'll pull my blade and point it at the castle.
As you point your blade to the castle, from the exterior, you see a volley of arrows comes across the wall, colliding with the side of the castle, and 50 to 100 small red cloud explosions hit the side of the castle,
Oh.
which destroys most of the side of the castle.
I never should have given you that idea back then.
Too late now.
Oh no.
Where do I get them arrows from?
Jin!
You make them.
Jin!
Cannot find my mother in that moment.
You hear her calling your name from the inside somewhere. From outside the doors of the castle, you see a large contingent of guards run out to meet the individuals in grey robes, who run to meet them. All blades and weapons drawn, they all engage in combat.
I will do the exact same thing I did before and burn another Fey gift, another key point, to allow myself more movement to get in towards her voice and actually have the movement to spend to get her out.
Yeah, as you enter the onsen, Zafira, you arrive at the gate and see Jin go inside. You look across the
Hi.
courtyard to see 20 to 30 guards all lying on the floor, blood from their necks, and a large group of grey-robed individuals. Individuals wearing white ivory masks, a lot of the onsen ladies as well. They're all engaged in combat with guards in the courtyard. You look up at the castle. Most of the exterior north side has been destroyed and collapsed in and is on fire. Scaff, what are you doing?
No, no.
I don't know.
I am so conflicted right now. It's like,
Scaff stood on the stocks, conflicted. Azora's holding
so
a dead Val.
literally, Jin's just taken off like a rocket.
Yeah, you've just seen him sprint in like 4 steps. Bosh, bosh, bosh. Mother, this is your fault. Castle's exploded. What the fuck? And then he's disappeared inside. Saphira's at the gate like, what the fuck?
And Scat stood there like a Vietnam veteran.
I'm going into the onsen after Jin.
Yeah.
I want to get both of them out.
Okay, what did Nak do at that point as well?
Nak kind of collapsed.
Right, okay.
We need him. Bring us out there.
Oh, where the game of pigeon? Oh,
I need him.
You know, I'll go over to Nak. Because I'm right there. And I'll feed him.
definitely don't make the signal. Go on.
I'll feed him a potion of healing.
Yeah.
It's just a basic bog standard one of 2d4 plus 2, but it gets the full lot.
He drinks it, Stood on the wall, staring out, you see a zombie puppy. Come on, Heavy. Yeah, you pour the potion into his mouth, and he remains unconscious. You would be aware at that point that he's not damaged. Okay. He does not require healing.
Well, it's already used anyway, so that's fine.
But it is. Knock it off.
Yeah, so that's effectively a action. I get 2 attacks per action, so can I use
just
that as
an action. No, you
Right,
get
okay.
2 attacks when you take the attack action. Go on. So you've done that. Azura, what are you doing? You're flanked by guards holding the dead, ragdolled body of Val.
I'll lower the body of Val and go to the guards. Get him somewhere safe. And now I'm gonna walk in with purpose, pulling my axe out.
Okay. You start walking toward back towards the castle.
Did I see where Zafira on?
Yeah, she sprinted towards the castle. You're like at the end of the road. So it'll basically, if you full sprint, you'll get to the gate, and then it'll be the next round. Before you go to sprint, you look down the hill, and running up the hill is that group that you saw, weapons drawn, running up the hill towards the guards.
conflicting.
I stop and turn to face him.
Okay. Azura stands his ground. Jin and Zafira, give me both an acrobatic check with disadvantage and an athletics check with disadvantage.
Oh boy.
I'm going to calculate it because my brain
17
is
for acrobatics and 13 for athletics.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you
plus 8 to athletics couldn't save my ass then.
You acrobatically climb your way over a lot of the rubble. I'll wait for Jin's answers.
I rolled a 21 on acrobatic.
You two quite deftly climb your way over.
And a 19 on athletic.
Okay. The roof of the onsen collapses in.
Ooh.
And partly traps Zafira.
Oof.
The other half of the roof collapses in onto your mother.
Oh no.
Oh, it's a choice.
Oh,
it's the most devious bastard in all of New York City.
It's the Dark Knight decision.
Oh no.
Jin, with your additional movement, you look down towards the... I've just come. Come on, heavy lad. You look towards the logs, and with the collapse, they are rolling towards the onsen fire, along with the red powder. You know that the onsen is about to go off like the 4th of July.
Oh no.
With your extra movement, you are afforded the speed to get one of them out.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
And this was the rolls, everybody. If she'd not failed her strength check, we wouldn't be in this situation. I'm just rolling with the punches, baby.
Fucking disad. It would have been a 26 if it wasn't for disad. Oh no. Oh boy.
Yeah.
rolled 38. 0 to 49 was Severa. 50 to 100 was his mother.
Oh shit!
In a split second, deciding between the past and his future. He chooses his future.
Oh,
Oh,
oh no. No, not Mama.
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 I'm looking at my mother for possibly it's the last time.
Mm.
She looks up at you, trapped underneath the rubble. Nods.
And as tears leave my eyes, I run for Severa,
Mm.
getting the rubble off of her.
Oh, by the way, sorry, Zafira.
Hmm.
You take 28 points of bludgeoning damage as the
Ooh.
roof collapses on you.
Okay. Fire damage?
Bludgeoning.
Legend.
It's
Bludgeoning.
yeah.
Okay.
You've not got
Yeah,
your armor on, and you've had a roof land on you.
Yeah. I was just wondering because it's on fire.
Yeah,
The roof
it's
is not on
mostly the
fire,
building
basically.
collapsing. Yeah, the fire's elsewhere. It was mostly an explosion. Yeah, it's not the whole gaff isn't on fire yet.
Picks her up with as much speed as I can muster. I drag us both out.
So you've got half movement.
I mean,
So 50 feet
can
left.
I not move?
Not until you're
Can I not-
out. So
Oh, so he has to
Yeah.
Okay.
so you get
Yeah, I have to get you out.
half movement to carry somebody. You get, say,
Well, I'm like getting her up on her feet.
yeah. Okay. So you both get outside. You get about 20 feet away from the building as the logs roll into the onsen and the rest of the building explodes. Another volley of arrows comes from the other side of the exterior wall, peppering the other side of the castle, which devastates the upper portions, and the castle collapses in on itself.
What the fuck is on, man?
Severe, can you stand?
Yes.
My brother needs to get out. We need him to get out.
We all need to get out.
He can get us out.
Gotcha.
Azora, you arrive at the gate to see, just as the onsen explodes, and you see Shozan and Zafira getting to her feet outside.
I turned to stand my ground.
Oh
What
no, you
about
did.
now?
Sorry, you did. You hear another explosion from the onsen.
How far away are the others?
The others get to you now. They start engaging with the guards. They all ignore you. If you choose to fight, you can, but they are all engaging with the guards. No one's fighting you.
Hearing the other explosion. Where's Val?
Val's just on the floor.
I'm gonna
Dead.
pick up Val and run, keep running.
Okay, you pick up Val, ignoring the combat. You see the other guards start running down towards the hill, down the hill towards that bit of combat. You sprint your way back along the road, carrying Val. You go 40 feet at a dash because you're carrying Val, who's now dead and weighing you down a bit. Scath? You've just seen the Shozan dragging
Don't
Zafira
Scath.
outside of the onsen, which then shortly after exploded completely. Another peppering of exploding arrows hit the side of the castle, which has collapsed in on itself. Grey-robed individuals are fighting the guards and currently winning. More guards come out from the lower level of the castle, flanked by a tall, red-skinned hobgoblin with a large 10-foot blade between two of his hands.
Do I do it?
And he just starts sow running through grey-robed people.
How far's Jin away from me?
Jin and Zafira are about 60 feet away. Give me a perception check.
Ooh. 15.
15, you look down towards Cad, who is, like, within 2 swings, just wiped out about 6 grey-robed individuals. He's just cut them in half. He turns and looks at you and starts storming your way.
Fuck's sake. Well, Naki's out cold. I will effectively be... I was going to say, I'll stand over him. Like, effectively protecting him. And when you say he's like coming towards me, like with...
Yeah, he's just come out and he's just seen these people and he's just, fuck off, two-handed, big, great katana, turns, looks at you and he's just steaming your way now. You see his robes are like singed and burnt. You see there's a massive bleeding wound from the top of his head.
Yeah, so that look, is it more like I'm off to kill or...
Give me an insight.
Fuck. 15 again.
He doesn't look happy. You see from behind the castle wall another individual wearing a white ivory mask and a plait comes running round the side towards Cad. He just stops, grabs her by the face, crushes her face and throws her on the floor. And he's still steaming towards you. I need a decision.
I'm sorry, Jin. I don't know what's the best thing in this point, but if he's coming towards me and I've got my bow, I'll have to shoot him.
You shoot at Cad. 10-4.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Right.
Go on, shoot at Cad.
No!
Of all of the targets, opportunity. Fucking hell.
Scarf. I know intelligence is not your best stat.
Go on. Shoot at Cad.
What is said.
It's not to aim, it's just try to judge his
Intent.
intent.
Go on and shoot at him.
Do I hunter's mark him?
Don't. Why would you shoot at him? You just seen him crush someone's face with one hand.
And
What
cut
are you doing?
3 people in half in one swing.
29.
29 hits. He takes one hand off his blade and just punches the arrow out of the air. Keeps walking towards you.
I'm guarding Nak because he's unconscious.
Okay. Azora, you get to the gateway. Actually, sorry. Jin and Zafira.
I won't have had time to say out to Cad, would I?
You can shout a message out if you want.
Sorry.
No, I won't say sorry. This is not our fight.
Okay. Jin, Zafira, you get to your feet, you look around, you see Cad walk out, laser 3 people in 2 swings, start stomping towards the stocks, and you see Scaff shoot an arrow towards him. Well, he crushes someone's head, gets an arrow shot at him, punches it out of the air. He's got to get to Scaff next turn.
My hand still on your shoulder, Saphira. You feel you become yourself a little bit more nimble as I pump 10 feet of movement into you for the next action.
Thanks.
Good journaling.
Good journaling.
Good journaling, yeah.
10 feet. Ooh.
Bash.
Bosh! Let's go!
10 feet in one pump.
Then with another burning of a key point, I leave Severa behind me and put myself firmly in between Scaff and my father. Pull up my blade, point it at him. If you've got a way to wake up Knack right now, I advise you do it, otherwise you leave us alone.
You said that to Cad?
Yes.
Cool.
We are going away.
It's a 27
You can
hit.
sort your own... Oh, damn. Yeah, that hits.
Oh my.
Take 17 points of slashing damage
Ow.
as he slashes his blade across your forearm, knocking your blade to one side.
Ow.
Oh no.
And he's going to shoulder check you to get past.
I'll stand my ground.
Okay. Contested athletics. 19.
I will use one of my inspirations to reroll this.
Okay.
Oh god.
You got dissad, don't forget.
Yeah, that's exactly why I did it.
How-
That's just enough.
How
It's a
far
20.
away is he? Once I get...
Yeah, so with a 20, yeah, he goes to shoulder check you and then kind of sidesteps because he doesn't get through you as he anticipated. That will be the end of that round. Scaff's still stood there.
From
Saphira?
where I start, is he within 90 feet of me?
Yes, if that's your movement.
That's not my movement.
Oh, sorry,
But
range of
I'm-
something.
There is no saving throw for this.
Right,
And I would like to cast Sleep on Card, which
okay.
makes him fall unconscious for a minute.
Is that the
until he
new
gets-
spell or is it the legacy spell?
It's the legacy one. 1 minute. Sends creature into a magical slumber.
I think you have to roll hit points for the old spell.
Yeah, I think so. Yes, I do. Actually, 5d8. Mm, 15. 20. One more. 25.
The old sleep spell is so garbage. Roll me... Yeah, it's just so bad. Roll
Wait,
me...
I don't.
I like where you're going with it, so roll me a percentile on D&D Beyond. Above
Okay.
50%, it'll go off. Below 50%, he firms it.
Just to you.
Yeah, just public. Go public if you want.
Okay, a percentile.
Yeah.
D20. Where's the D100?
It's above the D8.
Oh,
It's the
there we
2
go.
dice symbol.
Was that percentile? Or was that a
It's a
D10?
D100. It's a D100.
And you got what?
16.
16, not
Imagine that.
enough. Not enough. I'll say it gives Jin advantage on his next go, though. He wavers, but he doesn't pass out.
Fair enough.
Old sleep is so poo, but
It's the
well.
worst. It's
it was a good effort. It was a good effort.
It wasn't to, like... Yeah, I would just wanted to put him out of commission if he's just going to try and kill us.
No, totally, yeah.
For at least a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
Um,
use the rest to just move my full movement with the added
Sprint
bonus to
over.
get towards Knack.
Yeah. Azora, you're at the gate. You've just seen Jin interpose himself with his dad and get slashed and shoulder checked. Saphira casted something which made Cad kind of wobble. More people in grey robes run at Cad. And more guards come running out of the castle to interpose them. Another volley comes over the wall and collides with the next part of the castle, but because most of it has collapsed, Some of it lands, some arrows land in the midst of the people. Fucking hell. 3 guards and 4 Grey Road people get exploding arrows to the face.
Yeah, I know what that does. They dust.
Basically. So you're stood at the gate. You see Scaff stood on the stocks above Knack, bow drawn. Card and Jin about 20 feet away. Sophia has run over to the stocks.
How far away are they all? Cad and Jin and
Cad and
Scaff.
Jin are 80 feet away. From the gate, yeah, 80, about 80. Give or take, it's not a perfect circle, but...
I want to try and get as close as I can, while still carrying Val.
Yeah. Give me a perception check.
18.
18, you hear what sounds like a bird call from somewhere. Can't make it out.
Okay. I want to do this thematically because Azora's not the brightest. I want to.
Come on now.
I'm going to put Val down.
Yeah.
And I'm going to roll a history check to see if I can remember what to do to call in the friends.
Yeah, okay. Give me a history check.
You give me a DC and I'll see if I can.
Yeah.
13.
13. I mean, there's an eagle shape scarred into his chest.
Is that enough?
Yeah.
13? Yeah, so I'm going to lay him down and I'm going to give the signal for allies.
What do you do?
Give it the old.
You make the eagle symbol with your hands, and 4 of the trunks of the trees erupt from like a zipping in space. The trunks open up, and from out of the trunks, 6 each, goblins, orcs, and bugbears,
Holy shit.
all with eagles carved into their chest, run out of the trees. 4 of them pick up Val, nod to you, and run into one of the trees. The trees close. We stand with the Lord. You've now got 8 goblinoid, orcish, bugbear motherfuckers there with you.
Protect the Lord.
That's it. Protect the lords. Attack the ones in grey.
They nod and they go steaming in. Jin, what are you doing? Because Cad's about to pop off. You've got advantage if you want to attack or if you want to do something else. Because Zafira put him off balance, but unfortunately didn't put him to sleep.
Fuck. so little I can do against him. He's just gonna slice me in half. I'm going to push back from him a little bit. Get like a foot or two between me and him. I'll lower my blade. This is not us, Father.
Give me a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Okay, can I just try and cheese it a bit with me saying the same thing near enough to him before this kicked off? It's like,
Yeah, I'll give
that's
you
my-
a straight roll, not a disadvantage.
Okay. I don't got a bonus to that, so that's an 18. Just straight.
Okay. I'm gonna come back to D&D Beyond. Percentile time again, baby. 50% plus. He believes you. 50% below. He doesn't. 63. He raises his blade as you lower yours, and he turns and cuts another grey guy in half, and then steams back into the battle.
Get him up, Scaff. We need to go. And I'll use my movement to get the Scaff to help him get knocked out.
Yep, I'll get under one shoulder, hoist him up, put the blow over shoulder, but still, I'll pull out a short sword whilst I've got Knack under one shoulder.
Mm-hmm. I guess we'll move as far to Severe as we can.
Yeah, Saphir is basically at the stocks.
Just so I'm aware, is Nax still unconscious?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if this is going to help, but it's all I can do. And it's my last spell slot high enough to do it. I would like to try and wake him up with Lesser Restoration to see if that helps.
Okay, you cast Lesser Restoration.
I would have probably grabbed his book on the way over.
Okay.
Because it's probably on the floor next to him.
So I will reach out and I'll touch him on the shoulder and I'll cast my spell and see if that wakes him up.
Yeah, he wakes up. Ah. She's just blinking, like bewildered. Flashes of fire, sparking weapons surrounding you all. Combat. Cad carving his way through the assailants who keep just coming round from the buildings, seemingly out of nowhere. Some more guards come out of the building, but their numbers are dwindling.
Cad.
Mm.
He's out there, currently fighting. Nak, we need to get out of here. Can you do it?
Where to? I've got one left.
Look, Torpian.
Who's
Got friends
coming?
there. You and us. And I'll look over to Azura.
Where's Val?
Time to move.
What
know.
about Val?
I don't know. Maybe the big guy can tell he was with him last.
You see a bunch of orcs just come running through. One of them's got a big war hammer, and he just implodes the head of one of the city guards. Oh no, you said the people in grey, didn't you? Yeah, just takes one of the dude's heads off, and then they all turn confused, like, fuck, we're fighting guards and random Eagle Cliff hooligans. It's turned into a football fight. Just one of the bugbears just runs up to a guy, just grabs him by the head and headbutts him. Throws him to one side. Punches a guard. They're all involved now. They don't know what side they're on.
Brawl.
It's just a brawl at this point. What about Val?
Have I made it to the...
Yeah, you're there. Yeah.
Val has gone with some of his friends. He is going to be safe.
Give me a deception check.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's a hard lie.
Well, I said he's going to be alright. I didn't say he was.
I mean, he's dead. How do you know he's going to be alright? It's alright, his insight was shit.
I'm sure they can
It's
find
a
someone to
15.
revivify him.
15, yeah. His insight was shit. He kind of
I got
staggers
10 days to
to
do it.
his feet. Gather quickly.
Your dad?
He
I was just, what about your father?
flips a couple of
Look, this is
pages.
This is a fight he can't win.
Forget him. Leave
I
him
basically look at Azura. There's rage burning in my eyes in a way that you've never seen Jin angry before.
here.
And I'll basically state, he dug his own grave.
I'll just nod.
Knack draws a few sigils in the air. In a cloud of smoke, you all disappear.
Can I say that I've been looking like at my father, staring daggers into his back as we fade away?
You appear in the park garden in Locktorpian, where you last spoke to Knack. And that is where we will end tonight's session.
Oof.
Fuck yes!
Jesus. Fucking Christ.
Oh my.
I just wanted your dad's sword. That would have been perfect.
We can collect it
My
from his
father's
corpse later.
sword.
Yeah. Damn.
Oh my god.
Well
What a way
done,
to-
everybody.
I never got time to spend time with my new friend. They killed him, the bastards.
Okay, well.
30 more
10
minutes at least.
10 pages.
I
Maybe more.
tried. I rolled a couple of saves. You tried a potion that healed the wound, but the poison was still there.
Yeah. If you
Note
would
to
have made
self,
it
buy antidotes.
if you would have made it
Antidotes
to me-
are a thing. Go to the apothecaries. Yeah,
If you would have
a
made it to
medicine
me-
check.
Without him being dead, I could have healed him of the poison, but
Yeah,
The lesser
it was,
restoration.
it was getting there in time though.
Yeah, but if you'd used it on him, you wouldn't have been able to use it on Knack.
Yeah,
I
and
would
you'd
have,
all still
because I
be
had
in there.
two-
Oh, it's no, it's lay on
two-
hands. Yeah. Oh no,
I
that's
know.
true. Yeah.
I had
Because you
two
wouldn't have had
spell
to.
slots.
Yeah, you wouldn't have had to gentle repose. Yeah.
No, yeah, I wouldn't have used the gentle repose. I would have had 2 lesser restorations.
Yeah.
There's
Ah.
some decisions to be
there
made
we go.
for Jin now.
Oh god.
Surprise.
Oh my.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
And now we have a
Sweet.
wait. Oh.
I didn't expect you back and not talking this quickly.
No.
And Knack said, where do you want to go?
I mean, at least we know people in Locktopian. If you would have gone to Dragoon, we wouldn't have known anybody.
Well done, everybody. Thank you all for watching.
Should have said so, God.
Imagine.
That's way out there.
Let's start again.
Yeah. Let's reset our
After you
journey.
just sat there, we all just landed like. Alright.
Go to the place that doesn't have clerics.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Got my mum's cup of tea. I've got some good enough.
yeah. We will see where this develops next year. Bloody hell.
See you next year, everyone.
See you next year, everyone. First time we've used that joke this year. It's always the same.
Oh,
Thanks everybody for watching. It's been a pleasure. It's been a great year of Dungeons and Dragons. But for the 2024 season, that is it. On to 2025.
well, not necessarily for you, Pidge, remember?
Well, yeah, we've still got the one shot, which will be on the 21st into the 22nd, 24-hour
Noon
one
to
shot
noon.
with Heavy. Let's do
Devious bastard.
the most devious bastard. There we go.
I'm gonna be so dead at the end of that.
I think we all probably will be, both
Yeah.
IC and OC.
Jesus Christ!
Well done, everyone.
We've
We
been playing this
have-
campaign so far for 6 months.
Yeah.
Hey? So,
6 months.
We
6
ain't.
months.
We've got plenty to go.
I'm looking
Yeah.
forward to it.
Well done, everyone.
Back in
See you next time.
See you next year.
Goodbye, 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 goodbye.